Okay, when it comes to dividing a polynomial by a monomial, I do this individually per term. Okay, so a polynomial means many terms, and so this polynomial actually has 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, and then our monomial, which this part is being divided, separated by this operation of division. And so this is a one term. That's why it's called a monomial, so one term. Okay, so for me, what I would do, I would take and divide each one of these by that. I would rewrite it, and then underneath it, I would put the 7x squared as I'm dividing all terms by this 7x squared. That's my monomial right here. Okay, so then what I do is I look at each individual term and come up with an answer for each individual term, and then put that all together to be my final answer. Okay, so for the first one, we have here 7 goes into 42 6 times evenly. Now what you do with your exponents is, or with your variables, you have x to the 6, and when it's underneath in a fraction like this, it's subtraction of your exponent, so it would be 6 minus 2. So my final answer for this one would be 6x to the 4th. Okay, now I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch off colors so that we can see each one. So 7, it goes into 14 2 times. And then x to the 4 minus 2. Okay, so that's going to give me a final answer of 2 times x to the square, x squared. Notice I haven't put my symbols in the middle yet. I will be doing that. I have a tendency to do my symbols all at once, either all at the beginning or all at the end. That way I can keep them straight. Usually I do it at the beginning, because then as I work through the problem, in other problems, when I work through it, it helps me keep my symbols straight. But for this one, I'm just going to wait till the end. Okay, so now we have 21x squared divided by 7x. 21 divided by 7 leaves me with a 3. X squared divided by an x squared leaves me with, it cancels out. So this one cancels out. So that leaves me with just plain 3. And then my final one, I'm going to leave it as 12 over 7x squared, because 7 doesn't go into 12 evenly. And our divisor was 7x squared, so we're going to leave that. That's a remainder. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewrite my final answer. So I have my 6. I'm going to do it this way. Why don't we do it this way? That equals 6x to the 4th minus 2x squared, and the next one was plus 3, and then there we had a minus again, so minus 12 over 7x squared. And that would be our final answer when we divide by a monomial. We can divide each term individually and be able to come up with a final answer that we put together like this.